streets. But typically, it's only the most trivial events that manage to escape their attention. If anyone had been out there attacking people, that would be assault, in which case the Tenryo Commission would absolutely get involved.
That does make sense. Uh-oh. Looks like the trail's already run cold.
I still find it difficult to believe that whoever few people possess your prowess in battle. I am well aware it would cause me great grief for the poor victim.
Don't worry, we'll...
It seems you are every bit the selfless...
You flatter me.
You are my... Oh, actually, let me tell you about it just...
Sure.
All right, then. Recently, one of them is a pretty well-known collector, surnamed...
Manoma. Now there's a familiar name.
Right. Yuya, 2 grown men... I recalled this...
Understood. Though it seems...
Sure, can't hurt. We never know what we might find out along the way.
Thank you, Ryuji.
Sounds good. All the best with your investigation.
Yes, the Kaede after I returned to Inazuma. Let me... The techniques of blade... Unfortunately...
So sick.
It is a great pity. As an example, there is nothing As for the art...
That's right. For only a blade...
Indeed. You are, without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishin blade.
You overestimate me. But let's get back on top. We hope to assist with the investigation.
Yes. He didn't say a word before, but I've done what I...
We heard that there...
Yes, I believe he went to collect the... Yes. If I had to guess, he's never been... He is
Truth be told, based on the evidence...
What? He is humble. Yes, but... I also cannot... Anyway...
Don't worry. You have our word.
From the sound of that, Paimon doesn't...
Yes. It sounds as if something happened when the 2 men met each other. Let's pay a visit.
The bond is strong.
Ride on wind and cloud alike.
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford to pay what we owe right now. My husband has gone missing, and I'm still...
No, you misunderstand.
I see. I'm sorry you have to see me in this...
I'm afraid we don't have any new information. With this in mind...
He'd always get so everything was fine.
Uh-oh.
He lost his sense. Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. It was awful. He wouldn't sell them, wouldn't even touch them. I'm happy he has a hobby, and I'm willing to support. On the last day that I saw him, I gave him...
Whoa!
And that led to an...
Actually, it didn't. Generally, you must understand, I never would have dreamed of threatening him with divorce if the debts... After I said those words, he froze. His voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back. But then what? If I didn't draw the line, what would happen to our Had I not indulged his bad habit? And I also don't know if the next thing I heard was that our warehouse...
I see. Aminoma Yuya came to purchase a weapon.
At first, I assumed but my husband has never been one to negotiate. He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries, so...
Maybe
I don't know. He just disappeared after the warehouse burned. Perhaps he's too afraid to come home. Even though I'm still... As long as he's willing to turn...
Please don't get upset. If collecting things is a habit that Mr. Nagato had, but the information we gathered from the...
A little confusing. More like...
Let's try a change of scenery. And rest assured, we'll notify...
Thank you.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise that the sales meeting and the fire at the warehouse likely played a part in how the city... Do you have any thoughts?
Well, Paimon was... Nope, never mind. Paimon's brain needs to rest for a while. Over to you.
An interesting explanation. I was also considering this possibility. Amenoma Yuya is an expert on swords. Maybe he recognized they thought of fire, but one fact that Mr. Nagato, being heavily in debt, is also the only one of them with the potential motive to disappear after the fire. The more I ponder it, the more puzzling it becomes. Just what could have happened there? Right. Although the time frame seems to broadly match, no other details that we've learned seem to link the two events together. Amenoma Yuya lacks a key distinguishing feature of the attacker, namely that he is principally a practitioner of the blade testing techniques of Amenoma art, not those of the combat-oriented Ishin art.
Darn!
Let's keep going. Since we've come this... If we can solve the case, both Mr. Amenoma and...
Okay.
Let's head out of the city.